Ghislaine Maxwell, juror who didn't disclose sexual abuse on questionnaire, testifies he made an inadvertent mistake. So this guy, Paul Scotty David, a juror who helped convict Ghislaine Maxwell of sex trafficking, acknowledged on Tuesday that he filled out the wrong answer on a sworn questionnaire when he denied having been a victim of sexual abuse. So they already convicted her freaking punk. Like, and now it looks like she might go free. It's basically, well, I mean, it would be a mistrial or something, right?
Yeah, you could still go back to trial.
Yeah, it's not. She's not going to go free. I misspoke, but it's like now this trial keeps going on and on because of this. Scotty David, was it Scotty David? Yeah. Scotty David said, I would have put I was abused as a child. Scotty David, testifying anonymously as juror number 50, said in court on Tuesday, it was a family member who is no longer a part of the family and one of his friends when I was 9 or 10 years old. God.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to talk.
Maybe he like forgot about it or something. Like it was like a suppressed memory and then it like came back.
Nope. He said he was just skimming through the questions very quickly. David added, testifying that he flew through the questionnaire and was super distracted in a noisy jury room. So they give you these questionnaires in the jury room and they just make you fill it out before you can like go to this trial thing or whatever. And he just flew through and one of them said, have you ever been sexually abused? And he just forgot. Like, that's weird.
Why would he even come out and say anything though? Or unless somebody like already knew he was and it was like...
That's the question that I don't know.
Somebody else must have known. Because, like, I wonder why he would just, like, come out and say that all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he's like, oh, probably not a good time to tell him now. You know? Like, you think he'd just leave it alone? Like, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, here, this kind of explains it. This says, late last year, a federal jury unanimously convicted Maxwell of sex trafficking and procuring minors for Jeffrey Epstein's abuse, but a series of post-trial interviews have cast a cloud over that verdict, identified in court papers as Juror 50. David, then they tell his name. David told multiple news outlets that his personal experiences as a survivor of childhood sexual abuse informed his deliberations and those of his peers. So he slipped.
During an interview.
Yeah, he was
they
telling people.
They interviewed him after the case. Basically.
Yeah, man. He was on the trial, which is still weird. It's still weird because there's so much evidence in that case. It's weird that because one of the guys was abused that convicted her, we're like, oh, wait, maybe she shouldn't be convicted. It's like, the court system is so freaking strange to me.
Did they like unanimously decide that she needed to go to prison?
It said unanimous, yeah.
Okay. I guess I knew she went. I just never like paid enough attention to know.
It says a federal jury unanimously convicted her.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's good. So there's no question in anybody's mind, you know, but it's like, oh, this guy had some weird stuff happen in his childhood. Now she gets to go back to trial. It's strange.
Because if he like originally like said like he decided, like if he was one of like the naysayers, like why would it matter? You know?
Right. I get it though, because it's like if he convinced everybody like how terrible this was and how she should rot in jail for the rest of her life, and if it was something she didn't actually do, and because he was a victim, he convinced the jury to put her away, then I get that aspect of it, but it's just weird. But anyway, I guess now, let's see.
I don't know, off topic, but you see who else just went to prison? We could talk about him.
R. Kelly?
No. That's the case. That's that. I can't. How do you say it? Smollett, Jesse Smollett,
Juicy Smouye.
Juicy Smouye.
Let's go, Dave Chappelle on his Juicy Smouye. Did you watch Juicy's testimony in court when they were just like sentencing him? He still
says he didn't do it.
He stood up though and gave this sweet little Hollywood performance about how he did not do this, and he also mentioned like several times that I am not suicidal. So he was hinting, somebody's gonna kill me in jail. Like
he's only going for like 2 months or something.
He's going for like 160 days. which is like what?
30, 60, and 4 months. Or 4 or 5
It's less than
months.
half a year, but
And he probably can get out early, like on good behavior yet.
I'm sure, yeah.
He's gonna find God, probably. I'm sure.
But it was weird. Yeah, it was strange to me that he was going about like, I'm not suicidal and stuff. Like, who do you think's after you? You were the one that was after you in the first place to start this all off. Like, what do you? No one even gives a damn about you. Like, why are you? I'm not. But he has
I can't
to play
believe
it
it
up.
just went to court. Like I thought that was done and over with like a long time
No, because
ago.
his lawyers are going ham, son. They're like, his lawyers were trying to get him off with nothing, no time served. Like, so dude, court proceedings, like that stuff.
He's gonna come out a thug now.
Oh, he's gonna come out freaking like that dude we ran into in the bar. He's gonna come out like that guy.
He's gonna come out. You watched The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Tracy Morgan. Hey.
Yeah, but Juicy's going in like that. You know,
come out worse.
He might come out. He might go in and come out a pimp. Like he might come out like a hardcore dude.
He's a pimp in the prison. Pimping out the money.
Somehow I can't see that happening.
Dude, the place he's going probably isn't anywhere. They're gonna make sure he gets sent somewhere real nice. I'm sure.
He's going to jail. He didn't even get sentenced to prison. He has to do 100 and whatever days in jail, which means you're going to be in an isolated cell all by yourself for like most of the day.
Oh yeah, he's somebody famous though. They might.
He's famous. He'll probably get
They
some
might
special
find him.
treatment, but you know, come on, who cares? But anyway, in case any of you were wondering, now we're here to tell you. Ghislaine Maxwell, she's going to have to do a retrial, I guess, because I don't know, something to do with the court stuff. She's going to have to redo
She can
some
file
things.
probably for a retrial or something. This
Here's-
is gonna get tied up for a long time. I'm sure.
I thought she had released her little black book with all the names. That was why I clicked on this in the first place, because I am still waiting for the names to come out or for her to die mysteriously. And neither one of those two things has happened. And she's
they'll
going to
forget about
jail.
her.
I'm like, what did they get her on? Like, what? Like, why hasn't she released
The
names?
thing is, they've had enough people. The pilot came forward too. The guy that like flew the plane to the island was like,
Did he
admitting
snitch?
stuff. Yeah,
He told people's names. Who are they? Why don't we know?
because they're probably in like sealed. They're like can't be opened or.
It's probably a
sealed.
judge. It's probably the
Stupid.
judge. Some, you know.
Because it's all high profile people. That's why.
Yeah.
And the people that are afraid for their lives.
This video is probably going to
Probably.
get taken down by YouTube. Whatever.
Hey, just don't mention the one thing at work.
We already have a strike on our channel. Yeah, don't mention the one thing. But I don't know. Anything you wanted to say about this? This guy, I don't know. I don't know how you screwed that up on a. If you're in
I guess
court,
if you're not like reading the questions and you're just kind of like skimming through it, I guess I get like you didn't read it right or something.
But it was his own personal experience. Come on.
Well, then he had a thing, and then he's on TV, and he contradicted.
Yeah,
his
he had no
questionnaire.
problem remembering
I'm
his.
surprised someone actually went back and like back checked that. That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
somebody's
is-
doing their homework.
Somebody's looking out for this damn woman. That's what they're doing. Tried everything in the book to get her off. I bet you she's got the best of lawyers. She's got a Dave working for her.
Dave would have been done. He already got paid.
Your Honor, we rest our case.
Between you and me.
Between you and me, I'm just saying. I know this broad did it.
Yeah. There's enough stories, right?
Yeah. Skis,
Cue the music.
ladies and gentlemen, you hear that, Dave? The music has been cued. There's nothing more I can do. The skis has spoken. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us. I don't know.